20 to 8 in the evening now. We've left St Kitts on the way to our day at sea tomorrow.
No.
Where have we left?
St Martin's.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to edit that bit out. I'll cut that bit out.
You have no idea where you
So
are
it's
at the time it is.
20 to 8 in the evening. We've just left St Martin.
Really? What did you do today?
We went on the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, well done.
Had my brave pants on. Wifey dragged me on there, the boys did. And then we had a little walk along the seafront, didn't we? Which was nice.
Yeah.
Did you like the walk along the seafront?
Yeah.
Good. And anyway, we're day at sea tomorrow. We're in the beach house tomorrow for our final evening. That's really nice food in there. A bit casual, sort of American-y. Burgers and grills and all sorts of things. Anyway, it's nice. Come and join us tomorrow evening when we get there, after our day at sea. Oh, going that way, wifey? God, left me. Oh, there she is. Go again. Oh, there she is. Now, we're going to meet the boys now up in the Crow's Nest Bar. And then we'll look at where we're going to eat tonight, probably in the main restaurant tonight. Busy, isn't it, out and about? Where's all these people come from? Yeah, okay, so tomorrow evening in the beach house. Next morning is our last day. Because we don't fly for the evening, we're doing an independent tour in the morning, or the daytime. And they're going to drop us off at the airport in time for us to check in for our flights back to Gatwick. Anyway, so all the way forward up to deck 16 for the Crow's Nest, right at the front. Nice little bar up there. Haven't been in there too many times. You've gone quick now, a few weeks.
Yes, horrific.
It was by, isn't it?
Awful.
Done a lot though, when you look back on the video, lots of things we've done. Oh, we had no hot water in the cabin today. How awful was that?
No, it's been like that for the last 3 days.
Wow, it's getting colder and colder, I
Yeah,
think.
it wasn't good today.
We couldn't go in the jacuzzi bath, could we?
No. Hello.
Oh yeah, we had to phone up. And the plumber came round, he was a very nice chap, or two nice chappies. I went 10 minutes and they've made it a bit warmer, haven't they?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, well, I think our cabin's about the only ones on deck 8 at the back anyway.
Oh, nobody did that.
And all eating. Don't have a look, it's noisy. They're not here, were they? Hiya. Can you see any? Yeah, come. Yeah, Crow's Nest. Nice little bar. Casual, do a little bit of piano music some evenings. Right at the front of the ship. Get a nice view in the daytime.
Do you want that one or do you want the high chairs?
This is right. I don't know. Can we go there? Can't see out the window anyway, can we?
No.
I don't know where the boys are. They're a lot later than us. Thought we were late, didn't we? We've done the My Holiday app. Lewis has done that. And it tells you when the table's ready. It gives you 15 minutes to run down there. If you're a second late, you lose your table.
It'll be quick. It'll be quick.
Yeah, got to run.
Fake news.
Fake news. It's on Facebook. Everyone will believe it.
It's true.
Tracy from Facebook told me you have to be there within 15 minutes. It must be true. When you sit down, Tracy says you can't catch COVID.
It's true.
That's true, so you can take your mask off.
And we saw some turtles.
Oh, auntie, yeah, woke her up.
Oh my god.
Did you like the turtles? You did see them, you took some photos, didn't you?
Didn't see any turtles today, did we?
No, we saw plenty of
Birds.
foliage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong when, when you're trying to get out.
Yeah, he was half in the door here, and I said,
Yeah.
Camouflage. That's a nice. Dr. Lee.
he looks like a doctor. All he needs is a white jacket and a
He
stethoscope.
looks like they slip behind the screen and remove your clothes.
Just go.
No.
No.
Too scared. Don't blame her really.
COVID in there.
I wouldn't have got in.
Yeah.
You lose.
Especially looking at Dr. Lee over him.
Yeah.
It's like something out of a horror film.
Yeah.
Ask him with rubber gloves.
Yeah. It's like dissecting people in a lift.
Little hacksaw.
London 5.
Do you want 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we? You sure?
Yeah, of course we do.
Where are we going then?
Meridian.
I thought we were going to see some turtles.
I don't think we've seen any yet, have we yet?
No,
I don't get that.
Have you seen any turtles yet?
Yeah.
not really.
Who held a stingray?
Yeah, we all did. Lewis didn't.
Oh, I did, I was behind you.
Lewis was a bit scared of the stingray, isn't he?
I wish I filmed your face when we were at the top of that hill today.
I was a bit scared then,
Yeah.
I'll admit it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like they were taking a break. You're like, yeah, you see it's
Future cruise, oh no, short excursions. That over there is reception.
There's no way you haven't already done a tour of this area.
Just in case anyone's forgotten. Shops with chocolates. Oh, that's the lady who told us about the guacamole in there.
Oh, she lied.
Yeah.
She lied.
Line
Top
like
fact.
£25 per person.
Gareth Gates.
Yes, it's Gareth Gates. Remember Gareth? Back into the atrium. This area is it? This is just a setting.
You just a what?
Different coloured area to sit in.
Yeah, this area looks really out of place.
Yeah. And have you done any? Have you eaten any of these cakes?
No.
No.
There isn't any.
Cantaloupe? Annoying, isn't it?
Have you showed your fans how much of an alcoholic you look right now?
That's wifey's. That's Karen's alcohol. There it is. Cornet cocktail. Was that sweet potato salad?
Just leaves.
A bit of leaves and a bit of smoked duck breast. How's that for you, wifey?
Yeah.
Right, you go for that. It's not cooked, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with prawn cocktail, can you? I like a bit of a prawn cocktail actually. Don't mind that. Yeah, quickly whiz you round. Whiz you round. There we go. There's the restaurant. Oh. Thank you. What was your one? Did you go for that chicken?
Chicken, Milanese, Milnes.
What did you go for, wifey?
Pork.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you went for this one.
I'm telling you now.
What?
It's not.
Not what?
This brownie is just not going to be the one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
He's drunk 4 AM. You got 2 different flavour ice creams?
Apple pie, custard, ice cream, and
Sounds
vanilla.
nice. Yeah, good, thank you. What's happened there? He's given me 2 puddings. Can you complain for me? Cam. He's given you 2.
You're gonna be so sad next week when you're on a diet.
I want 2 puddings when I get home.
You're not having anything. We're not having.
You're going to make 2 puddings for me?
No, we're eating dust and that's it.
No, I'm not eating just dust.
You are.
I'm going to be running 10 miles a day.
Film his face for the vegan brownie.
Yeah, vegan brownie. Lovely.
Nicely.
Spin around the theatre. This is very front of the ship. Deck 6 and 7, I think it is. So at the moment, you're not allowed to eat or drink in here. You've got to wear masks all the time in the theatre. You'll see a couple of people don't bother. And you have to give your cabin number when you come into the theatre. Whereas the live lounge at the back of the ship on deck 7, you can eat and drink and shout and scream. No social distancing. You don't need masks once you're sat down. That's a bit odd. Oh, morning campers. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's our last sea day before we get back to Barbados tomorrow. I'm doing that naughty thing that nobody likes, but you all have to do.
17.
Can you guess how naughty we're going to be?
Going there.
So, what we're going to do, we're going to save a couple of sunbeds, because I think it's going to be a struggle today to get one. Hopefully I'm not too late. Have a look, shall we? Oh, we have a breeze on the open deck. Yeah, I don't like saving sunbeds, but if you don't do it, you won't get one, unfortunately. I think P&O should police the reservations of sunbeds. Minimise it to 45 minutes, maximise it. If they don't do that, then you end up with nowhere to sit. People doing their exercises, jogging around the track in the morning. I'm going to have to do that when I get home. I used to do a lot of running. I haven't been running for a long time. So I'm definitely going to start when we get home. Some nice places on the island near where we are we can run to. Get a lot of off-road doing. The sunbeds are gone already. Might have to sit in a chair. Wow. Found a couple in the shade at the moment, but the sun will come round later. On the sun deck by the pool, virtually all the sunbeds are gone already, but I've had to join them, done the same. What else can you do really? If you don't do it, you don't get a sunbed. take a quick spin around the breakfast buffet while it's not too busy. I think we've seen it before, but you've got quite a choice really. All your smoothies, juices. You can only get them in the morning. By the afternoon, you have to pay for the smoothies. So back home, I'd only have toast. Fruit. Don't want to fill up with fruit really. Oh yeah, I like it. Sorry. And the hot food's over the other side. It's split into two again, don't forget, you're getting the same stuff both sides. Don't have to lean across like that chap did. Vegetarian sausages, vegetarian bacon. Not sure about that. Here's the real food, the English breakfast. It's repeated a lot as well, so you don't always have to go to the same place.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Not getting anyone's way, they'll be sad.
Good morning, good morning.
Sorry, get the tuna man and his breakfast. Yeah, have to have the tea and the water swatches. And we've got 4 stations the same on Britannia. Sometimes 1 or 2 of them are closed while they're changing over to a different meal or cleaning. There's only 2,000 people on board at the moment, so it's not up to capacity, not as full as it would be. So just setting up another section down here for as it gets busier. Also takes. So that will just be a repeat of the section we've just been to. Lots of seating. It's a sea day, so people up a little bit later. The sunbed bandits, including me, I'm sorry to say, have been out and saved all of them. Naughty, isn't it? But what can you do? If you don't join them, you're going to lose out. Should we go down the stairs? We'll trip down the stairs. Oh yeah, morning. This is deck 16, one of the highest decks. I think it goes up to about 18, a couple of smaller sun decks. I'll take you all the way around the stairs. You just get an idea of the height of the ship. We're only going to go to deck 8, halfway. Going down the stairs is okay, coming back up is a bit different. It's 14. And it jumps to deck 12. There's no deck 13 on Britannia. You have a superstitious lot, P&O. Some of the other ships have been on, they've got a deck 13. 11. Could play some stair music, couldn't I, while we're doing this? Just to keep you amused. Nine, down one more for us. Our little private deck at the back of the ship. It feels like it anyway. Quick tour of our suite on Britannia. Currently on a 2-week Caribbean cruise, 2022 January. And we'll come to the last part of the cruise, actually on a sea day before we return to Barbados tomorrow. Our suite is on deck 8, so that's the lowest deck there are any suites. And it's right at the back of the ship at the aft. It's called Victoria Suite G732. There's one on each side of deck 8. I'll whiz along and show you the other one, look actually. Hi, yeah. I'm just doing a quick video. So there's one on this side, and G733, and one on either side. There's somebody in that one?
No one, sir.
It's empty, is it?
Yeah, you want to see?
Oh, okay. I can show you a quick tour of both of them, because this one's empty. So I'm going quick?
Yeah.
Thank you. So,
Put it right.
thank you.
That's
Pleasure.
Thank you. So each side of the ship, the cabins are basically mirror each other. So this is on the left-hand side, and it's similar to one we had before. We had one on deck 15. You can see, walk into the living room and the bedroom's off to the left. I'll show you fully around our one in a minute. I've been a bit cheeky, I haven't looked around this one. But our bedroom goes off to the right in our cabin, as you see. So it's set up as 2 singles, or we can set it up as a 1 double. And the balcony is what makes these suites special, but you'll see our one. So have a quick look. See, they have a wraparound balcony. Balconies on Britannia are relatively quite small. That's what you'd normally get on a normal balcony. So not very deep, but in this suite you see you get a very large wraparound balcony, plenty of room for sunbeds and loungers overlooking the back of the ship. I'm only going to whiz around this one. I'll show you around our suite in a bit more detail. So that's deck 8, that's the suite at the very back of the ship on, well, the far left hand side as you look towards the back. Is that port or starboard? I don't know. And all the bathrooms are the same. You have a shower, a jacuzzi bath and a sink, and then there's a separate toilet and another sink. Loads of storage and a separate living room. Oh, we'll sneak back out, shall we? When you had a quick look round at the cabin steward Nora. Let's have a quick look round. So I'll shut that one. That one then is, oh, it's not locked. G733, called the William Forsyth Suite. I think I need to turn the light off. There we go. Lock the door. But I'll show you around our cabin and you'll see that it's the same, just the opposite way round. Thank you. Cheers. So we'll go over to our suite. Probably lock myself out now. The G732 on the other side of the ship. You've got a little entrance hallway you come into. See, there's your main door. And into the living room, and you'll see this one is the same as the one we could quickly look through, but it just goes on the other side, so the bedroom goes off to the right instead of to the left. Again, the feature of this is the balcony. This has probably got the biggest balcony on Britannia in any of the suites. You can get midship suites which have got double length balconies. Obviously they've got the bedroom and the living room, but they haven't got the depth. The depth is the same as any other balcony on the ship. Now, some people like midship because they don't move about so much and it's a convenient area that you can get to and get from quite easily, but we don't mind walking, and quite special to have that extra space on the back of the ship. So just come into the cabin, obviously you've got your phone, you can call reception, you get a butler with a suite on Britannia. If you need anything, give him a call. You can book excursions, you can book specialty restaurants, you can get your room service. You normally pay for room service in any of the other staterooms, but with a suite you don't pay. There's a cover charge for each item generally, but on a suite it's all free of charge, it's all included. Coffee making machine and some storage. Lots of storage in the suite, too much even for a 2-week holiday. And then you've got your tea and coffee facilities over here, and your coffee pods, kettle, and some glasses, your mini bar. Don't get any alcohol included, except for the first day. You get a bottle of champagne. There's a fridge, you can pop things in. So we've got our own, well, we bought some wine on the ship. Bought it at a restaurant by the bottle. Sometimes it's £1 or £2 cheaper. Just buy a bottle of wine and you can take it around the ship with you. You can drink it at any venue if it's their wine. There's no charge, no corkage charge. If you bring your own wine on board, you have to pay a charge to drink that at the restaurants. So yeah, in the living room, a couple of chairs, sofa that pulls out into a bed sofa, I think, so you can have an extra person or two in the cabin. Your television where you can watch free movies. P&O, you don't charge for any of the movies. Royal Caribbean, I think you have to pay a charge for those. You can also look at the bridge webcam, get some weather forecast on there, and also shows you each sort of port information that you go into. Another little dressing table, plenty more storage. And as your first door out to the balcony, you've also got one round in the bedroom that we'll see. I'll go out to the balcony at the end. I'll show you that little treat for the end. Those are light switches everywhere. You never know which one's going to work. So your bathroom then, first of all, you've got a separate toilet. That door leads through to the bathroom. We'll go in there in a second. So you've got a toilet and a separate basin. It's quite handy actually. Some of the bathrooms in the standard cabins are quite small. It's a bit of a squeeze to get in and out. Bit of a bum fight. So we can go through here into the main bathroom. Yeah, much bigger the bathrooms here than in the balcony cabins. Some of the deluxe balcony cabins you'll get a bath, a standard bath, but this one is a jacuzzi bath. So it's got the water jets in it. It's got the control there, so you can turn it on and off. And plenty of instructions of how to use it, because it's not obvious how it's going to work. Lots of towels. You can also get more towels if you need them. White towels for use in the cabins. You get blue towels to use out on the pool deck. There's always loads of them on the pool deck, and when you go ashore, each of the ports, they're generally down by the exit gangway, so you can pick one up there. Shower, large shower. You can even squeeze me and Mrs. Allen in there. She keeps dragging me in the shower. You know what she's like? Not made of wood, is she? Her eyes aren't painted on. So white company products, I think you get those in all of the cabins on P&O, but apparently they're slightly upgraded. You get slight extra ones for a suite. Yeah, plenty of room in the shower, nice glass screen. You've got a shaving point under here actually. So that point there clips open and you can plug in the 2-pin plug for your shaver. And there's some more of your white products that you get in the suite. Okay, we'll go back out through the same door. The camera behaves itself. Back out into the living room. And then it goes round into a connecting hallway. That door there goes back into the bathroom. So this is a connecting hallway with all your hanging space. And there's loads really, there's plenty of hanging space. The only thing you might want to ask for is some more coat hangers. Sometimes you don't get enough of those. And you've got some shelves here that you can store items on, and some more hanging space. Wifey sneak most of the hanging space. Terrible. I have to cram all my stuff in the corner. And I've got one more wardrobe here, just as you go into the bedroom. It's got your safe in it. You just put in a 4-digit number for the safe. Keep your valuables in there if you feel you need to. Okay, and then round into the main bedroom. Most cabins, most balcony cabins, will be just this size. You'd get just a bedroom area. Maybe you get a deluxe balcony cabin. You can have a sofa as well. Obviously a bathroom, but yeah, it's a good size. So there's your separate bedroom. And just look back, you can see the hallway into the living room. One thing we thought might have been handy if they put like a curtain up at the door there. So if one of you perhaps wants to go to bed and the other one wants to watch telly, you could put a curtain up, cuts out some of the light and things, might not disturb your partner so much. And a nice big double bed, or you can have it as 2 singles, as you saw briefly in the other suite that we had a quick peek round. Lots of storage again. Another door out to the balcony. We'll go out there in a second. Save the best till last. Another television and more plugs. P&O plugs are all UK plugs. Not many plugs. don't know how many there are in the cabin. There's only a couple in this bedroom. So we got one of these. This is really handy. It's a multi. I got it from Lee actually, from my son, from Christmas. So you can change this. It adapts to all different UK, American, England, and you've got the USB points on the top. Really handy to use. We're always charging things, aren't we? Phones, tablets, cameras, GoPro batteries. Drives the wife mad. So this is the special bit. This is why we pick these suites on the back of the ship. Britannia. Like I said, this is probably the largest balcony on Britannia. So this would be your normal balcony, about that width and depth. We're on deck 8, so we do on the bottom of the ship. Down there's a public deck. Sit on these sunbeds if you want a quiet area. The colour at sea, it's beautiful, isn't it? Lovely. On a sea day heading towards Barbados now. And there's your balcony. Loads of room. This is probably the biggest balcony on the ship. Plenty of room for sunbeds. We've sat here quite a few times actually. We've used it quite often. It's in the shade at the moment, but it's red hot out, so that's nice. Sometimes the sun's on, depending on which way we're going. Had a meal out here. You can have breakfast. You can get your butler to bring that if you like. We'll just sit out here with a cup of tea and watch the world go by. So all the way round to that first door that we saw in the living room. We'll go back in that way. Just show you the view off the back of the ship. Beautiful background. The balcony. Show you. Somebody asked, they wanted to see what it looked like, a view from sitting down on a sunbed, so I'll try and show you that. We'll sit down and show you what the view is. Because obviously you look out from your balcony. Lovely. So it's not obstructed at all. Depends how tall you are really, doesn't it? Whether the bar gets in your way. Beautiful. It's lovely sitting out here, especially as we leave port. Watching the other ships go past. Really nice, quite special. We don't normally afford a suite, but we were lucky, well lucky obviously, like lots of people had to cancel some holidays because of COVID, so we just saved that money, enabled us to spend a bit extra, treat ourselves on this holiday. So we'll go back into the main living room. Back into the main living room. It's a bit noisy out there. This GoPro doesn't do very well in the noise actually. I need some kind of additional microphone, I think. I'll look at doing that. Yeah, so we're above the live lounge. As mentioned before, you know, you do get noise from other parts of the ship, whatever cabin you're in. If you desperately don't want the noise, and have a look and try and pick a cabin that's got cabins above and below it. Because there's an entertainment area below us, the live lounge, you can hear the music, sort of a low beat of the music from there. Doesn't bother us, we don't mind it, it's not unpleasant. And also at the very back of the ship you've got the engine noise. You can hear feel the vibration, particularly when you come in and out of the port, and obviously there's the sound of the wake, but you know, that's what we enjoy. You're on a ship, aren't you, at the end of the day. If you don't want noise, sit at home with your earplugs on. Just to give you one more last look in the bedroom. Quick peek in the bathroom. Nice, huge bathroom, but almost too much room really in the bathroom. Could have had extra room in the cabin and made that a bit smaller, but it's nice. It's a real treat actually having that space. Back along the corridor and the main living area again. Yeah, there aren't a huge amount of plugs. You can see some plugs here. There's a couple of UK plugs there. One of them's got the radio plugged in, but you can unplug that. There's some, don't know what type of plugs they are really. They're not UK plugs, but you might know. Put it in the comments if you know what sort of plug that is. Yeah, you're limited to plugs. Bring a plug that can stick USB adapters in. That seems to be what most people use. Yeah, that's it. Cabin G732. Deck 8, the back of the ship. The amazing wraparound balcony on P&O Britannia.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the officer of the watch speaking from the bridge, and the time is now 12 o'clock noon. Well, a very good afternoon. Since departure yesterday until noon today, Britannia has seen a total distance of 201 nautical miles, leaving 189 nautical miles to run until we reach our final port called Bridgetown, Barbados. Our present position is 14 degrees 53.5 minutes north, 061 degrees 57.9 minutes west, which geographically places us 40 nautical miles west of Dominica, which you can see on our port side. As we continue to sail on our southerly courses at 158 degrees at 11 knots, we intend to pass the French island of Martinique at 3 p.m. this afternoon, at a distance of 30 nautical miles, before later in the evening, where at approximately 8 p.m. we will alter our courses to the east and pass between the islands of St. Lucia and St. Vincent. We will then exit the Caribbean Sea and continue on our way back to Barbados. Well, finally, the weather today. It's a fine day with mostly clear skies, the odd scattered cloud. Winds are out of the east at 15 to 20 knots, which equates to force 3/4 on the Beaufort scale. The forecast is very much for the same for the rest of the afternoon, so do get up and enjoy the sun. Well, ladies and gents, on behalf of the bridge team and all of the crew here on board Britannia, I do hope you have a wonderful final day at sea on board.
I could get some cruises from Hell footage, couldn't I? Yeah. What is it, Butlins?
Me, the cost, yeah, Butlins. Yeah, they said we were our Butlins. Butlins on the street.
I should have got you in your shorts.
I'm in them tonight.
Oh, okay, where are you going to be?
Here.
Up here?
Yeah, up here. With your lad.
No, no. Keep an eye on him.
I will. Which eye?
This is the other half.
Hello, Kaz.
Hello, you
Hello,
alright?
you was on the other cruise, weren't you?
I've been on all of them.
No, not the other cruise, the other trip. We did the
Yes. You were at the mud baths, we saw you, didn't we?
Oh yeah, no,
No, you didn't do the rapids, did you?
No.
You was on another trip, wasn't you?
Yeah, I went to somewhere else. I can't remember.
You missed the treat.
Did you fall out?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the treat.
Did he not get it on camera?
Oh, I missed it, didn't I?
What's out, literally?
Yeah.
I fell out.
It got wet, so...
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. You should have recreated it and done it again.
Well, maybe me and you
Next
lads
time.
do redo that tonight. Put it in here.
In the pool,
Put it in
okay.
here with a rubber ring.
I'll get that on film.
Yes.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Wifey just gave me the look then because I've turned the camera on. Where are we? Anyway, oh, we're in the sunset bar. A bit dark, isn't it? I'll show you over the back of the ship. There you go. This is a very dark view with a GoPro. Pan around. There we are, the sunset bar. Very peaceful, not many people out and about. It's our last night tonight. Had a sea day today, just chilled out by the pool. 8:15 and we're going to go to the beach house again. 4th time, it's really nice. Been on Britannia 4 times and we've never done the beach house in all those times. And on this cruise we've been in there 4 times. pay cover charge, £7.50 per person. And then you pick off the menu. There's lots of bits on the menu you don't pay for, but there are some with an additional charge. It's relatively low. Really nice service. Everything's cooked to order. So the main restaurants, the food's okay, but you order a steak, they go and pick up one steak from about 40 steaks that are sat on the side. So you know, it's not freshly cooked. It's okay. It's okay food. We've had a couple of nice meals in the main restaurant, but we just haven't fancied the menu quite as much, so we've tried to use specialty restaurants as well. Beach House, we'll take you in there, we'll go in there and have a look in a minute. It's really nice food. And just say goodbye to the waiters that have looked after us in there. Ronek, R-O-N-E-C, he works in the Epicurean where we go for breakfast. I think he then works in a buffet at lunchtime, and in the evenings he works in the Beach House, which is where we'll see him later. Yeah, nice cruise, been well looked after, and that's one of the things that P&O do well. They look after you. If you get anything goes wrong, just go and tell them, be polite, let them know. We had some cold water issues in the cabin. In 10 minutes they had 2 plumbers round to fix it, so they sort out the issues. But we'll go for dinner in a minute, about 15 minutes. The boys are late. We said we'd be here from 7:30. We were a little bit late. Probably packing. You've got till the last evening, you've got to put all your luggage outside your cabin. We had to do it by midnight, so we've put most of it out there. There's one more suitcase to go. You just keep your carry-on luggage for tomorrow morning. We have to meet at 3:15 tomorrow afternoon on the ship to get taken to the airport, but we're not doing that. We're doing an independent tour, having a little drive around Barbados. We got married here. When was it? When did we get married? 2006? I'm going for 2006. Wifey says 2005. So we're arguing over that. I reckon it's 2006.
Have a look at the picture when we get home.
We'll look at the picture when we get home. Yeah, she is right. So we might drive around and have a little look. Maybe we'll find where we got married, which was up in Turtle Beach Resort on St Lawrence Gap. Here's the boys, look, they're awake. I'm going to wave to them. They're awake. They have a nice little snooze. No, I just did a little piece to camera. Just to say goodbye. Yeah. There you go. There are the boys here. Dr. Lee. Lewis. Cocktail today, ordering.
Want to know what's in it?
Well, that's
Gonna be a surprise.
yeah. Let's give it a surprise. Come to the jacket, please.
Oh, exactly, controversial. We're just off to the Beach House now to go and get some food. We'll go on. Thank you guys, thanks for looking after us. I'll put you on YouTube. Okay?
Recording?
Yeah, you're on there. You'll be YouTube stars, so you'll be on there. Yeah.
Follow them, don't forget to follow them.
Yeah.
YouTube channel, huh?
Can you do a little dance routine?
Oh my god, no, they're going to, aren't they?
So if you do a little dance, then we can get you on there.
We're not a good dancer.
You don't know one?
We're going to hit the YouTube channel.
So you'll be on Cruise with Kaz and I. Alright. You'll be on there, so all your family can see.
Yeah.
Okay, but thank you for looking after us, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care. See you later. See you later. Thank you very much. See you later. Mum hates it.
I can tell.
Wifey, where have you gone? Why have you done a runner? Dr. Lee. You're an alcoholic.
Yeah, I've got my phone.
Mojito.
And a bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. Righty. Got to walk backwards now. Hello, hi.
This evening.
Thanks, we're good, thank you. Can you squeeze 12 people in?
Have you done any booking tonight?
Yeah, we'll book. Yeah, it's only 4. G732.
Nigel Allen, right, sir?
Yeah, thank you. I'm wasted really, aren't I?
What?
I'm wasted here. I'm here all week.
So how are we this evening? All well?
Yes, thank you. All good, thank you.
I'm sure you are aware of the cover charge per person, £7.50 and
Yeah,
additional supplement.
Lee's paying.
Oh, my God. Please follow.
Thank you.
2 weeks we'll be here in the same.
Are you aware of the cover charge?
What? No, I'm not actually.
Not aware of it?
No.
I've got to film a bit of the cooking. Oh, you got to sit over there. Can you sit in that one? We had that one before. It's nice, isn't it? Caesar salad.
Yeah, I fancy something a bit more to
Thank you. Oh, that looks really nice. Thank you. Go on, that's a starter. That's a prawn starter. Cheers.
And there's a nachos to share in the middle.
Might have to make some space over there.
Crikey.
Nachos to share.
Yes, anywhere okay. Yeah, that can go.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Crikey. It's worth a photo, isn't it?
That looks good.
What's that, a beef sizzler?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Special burger made from North Korea.
Thank you.
The rocket's tiny.
Yes,
Thank
small
you.
portion,
Yeah.
sir.
Steak pala kay Madam. I get
Lava stone.
Yes, please.
You got to cook your own.
You are chef tonight, madam.
Yeah.
Chef.
Careful, ma'am, huh? So happy.
Thank you.
Enjoy the
steak night, Madam.
Oh,
Enjoy.
thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Barboados cool. Good cheddar, Barboados.
Lee, that's going to take you a little while.
That's a proper burger, isn't it? Nice. How many remote controls have you got?
One.
You will order two.
You've got two
tellies.
TVs.
Do you not like it, no, John?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Ice cream as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Photo opportunity.
You only get ice cream on a cheesecake once.
Yeah, turn it around like that. No, turn it around like that. Turn it around a bit.
Annoying, Nigel.
No, I'm trying to get the right angle for him.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
No.
I'm trying to get the right angle for him. Look. I think it's about 5:30 in the morning. We just headed, we're just docking in Barbados, our last day. Queen Victoria is here. She's an isolation ship. So when the new crew swap over, the new crew come and stay on her, and anyone that gets tested positive, any passengers, are moved on to Queen Victoria today. They won't be allowed to fly back. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but I'll give you an idea of some of the engine noise you get as the ship docks. It's coming into Barbados now, and at the back of the ship you do feel and hear that noise. It's not an unpleasant noise, but it will disturb some people, especially if you're a light sleeper like me. Wifey's still asleep though. We're in the buffet. We've just got our breakfast upstairs in the Epicurean. Always had to slum it down in the buffet. We've done the immigration forms. You have to all get off. You go and show them your passport and they take a picture of it or scan it. Now we're going to go on a Farewell to Barbados tour. It's a local tour company. P&O do one as well, but apparently this one is a bit better, but we'll see. We'll take our carry-on luggage with us, and we're going to end up at the airport they drop us off at. So we've got a few nice things to see in Barbados. We didn't get a chance on the first day, we just went to a beach. So we'll take you around there. It's a little bit, and see a little bit of the island. Went to Steve's once?
Oh, I'm getting back on there.
We can just go straight back on, can't we?
Just going on the tour. First day.
Just arrived.
Yeah.
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 We'll have a look around Barbados, shall we, and then get back on the ship for lunch.
About 4:30.
4 o'clock.
You all kept trying to take me and I thought, I'll go to the toilet and sneak away.
Yeah, I saw noticed. Yeah, that was smart.
A cute little quiet in the harbour today, which is all nice for a change because it's been very hectic. Lots of cruise ships coming in. Our lovely Prime Minister saved 9 cruise ships when the pandemic began. The ships were told not to come home and they weren't sure where to go, and everyone said, don't come to us. And Barbados said, we'll take care of you, come here. Our Prime Minister is such a lovely lady. So she told them they could come here. She stationed them off the coast and had a period of rotation where they would come in for their fuel and water to run the generators, get their food, medication. And this was even at an uncertain time for Barbadians when we rely on imports and there was nobody bringing anything, and we wanted to make sure to share with them and keep them going. So 9 ships full of staff, thousands of staff, marooned off the coast, but taken care of by our lovely Prime Minister. And in thanks to that, the cruise ships have offered to return the hospitality by home porting in Barbados. So this is where you guys are switching the ships here and taking the flights. The ships are buying water, fuel, food, giving us any business they can to thank us for watching over them during the pandemic. We're on the island. The 3 ladies in orange shirts are going to have to pick up the pace to meet the rush of the crowd that will swamp them in a moment for some of the best food on the island. When you see a van on the side of the road like this with lots of people around it, it's either a food van or an ambulance. If it's a food van, get in the line and get a good meal, my friend. Very cheap and good home-cooked food awaits you. All the specialties like rice and peas, macaroni and cheese pie, beef stew, lamb chops, pork. You'll find maybe some pan-fried flying fish, maybe some steamed marlin. Lots of great food. This is the sandy lane on the left. This is actually the top spot outside of Coconut Court in there, and you can pop in and enjoy the restaurants and bars and the spa. They've got golf courses available. Now when you go to the sandy lane, you'll need to be doubly vaccinated and you'll have to have a reservation in place. This is the spa on the left. It's very nice. You'll need to be having an advanced reservation in place. You just can't arrive at the gate and say, hi, I've decided to come in for lunch. For security purposes, they'll have to decline you. But if you have a reservation in place, they'll open the gates and welcome you. One of my favourites is to go in for a bite of breakfast. Now, 150 Barbados dollars per person may sound like a lot, but the setting is superb, the service is excellent, and you've got some of the top chefs in the world waiting to serve you the best of everything, my friends. They don't cut any corners. You'll get good value for money, I promise. In 1629, what you see is the more modern structure making of the St. James Parish Church. The old bell on display at the front predates the Liberty Bell of the United States, my friends.
I know it's on the corner as you go
Down
round
the beachfront of Hawksbill Marine Reserve.
Where are we? Spikes Town. We're going to have a look in a fisherman's pub, I think. Have a look in here. Put your mask on.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning. The temperature, sanitize, and
Broken 3 masts already. He's peeling the arse, isn't he?
Oh, you want to sit out here?
What you got there?
Don't mind.
I've already paid. Sorry?
Hey?
Alright.
Yeah, sit here. Come sit here.
Oh, okay.
It's like one smallest peaceful adventures.
Yeah.
Alright. Lovely water.
Same dad.
Just different hours. I was born in the day.
And I was born in the night.
So we thought until recently in a rum shop in Oysters. Oysters is the famous fish fry location on the south of the island. We're over there having a few drinks when this big guy comes over. Made us really upset. Do you remember the size of that guy?
How can I forget? Almost the size of the drink you were drinking.
Well, that was a big guy. Needed that big drink to help tackle that guy. He made us so upset when he came over and he said, "Hey, Rum Punch,
Hey, Ted.
you guys got that theory wrong." When we leaped right up and said, "Are you calling our mom a liar?" We were furious. So we didn't take that sitting down by any means. We leaped right up and backed this guy to the corner. You should have seen the punches flying. It was like Muhammad Ali was back. George Foreman. Anybody remember Smoking Joe?
Oh, yeah, we do.
What is it? I'm in the middle of a story.
We leaped right up.
Oh, here we go again.
We backed this guy in the corner.
How many times I gotta tell you? My side of the story is more exciting. Okay, I went to the bar.
Aha!
What do you mean, aha? I went to get you a drink. You know, you find a lot better way to drink it.
Took your time.
Well, it wasn't my fault as a happy hour, now was it? I still brought you 2 drinks, didn't I? Like a good brother would. 2 big rum and cokes at that.
Glasses, Ted.
Hold on, you're right. I now remember. It's coming back to me suddenly. I was running across the dance floor with these 2 big rum and cokes, and I tripped and fell. But wasn't it a spot of good luck in both?
Landed right in his mouth.
Must have been a running action. I was not complaining.
I was.
He was. Got back to the corner. The big guy realised that we meant business. He got nervous. You should have seen him.
What a wuss.
He was a wuss, but he had a great explanation.
I was impressed.
Me too, to be honest.
We never thought of it that way.
We didn't. He said, "Rum Punch, you must have been born in the day."
Cause I got burnt.
That's right. He said, "Ted, you must have been born in the night."
Cause he didn't get burnt.
We've been confused ever since. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the theory of things, and all we seem to get to is the bottom of the rum bottle. Not that we're complaining. When there's rum to drink, we zip our lip so we don't spill a sip. That's my twin brother, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this lad when you're back home in the winter's freezing. He'll be down here keeping us all good with the rum and coconuts. Because you know, you ever heard the song, "Who put the rum in the coconut"?
It was me.
It was him. Yay! See you, Rum Punch. Love you guys. You've been good. Thank you.
Take care.
We'll see you soon again, my brother. Oh boy. Wellington. All right, my brother. Corey Collimore's his cousin, by the way. He's got cricket family. Oh, look at the view, my friends. We're into the Atlantic side of things, which is no longer the Caribbean, as you can tell. Now, the white water rolling in along the shore tells you that there's a pretty good sized wave coming in. Now, it's not as big as it can get. It particularly gets massive when the storms are knocking about in the summer. And the hurricanes pass, the waves get as tall as the coconut trees. That young man behind you's been out in the view. I've been out in several of my years as well. So, exciting feeling. I had a gentleman on the door one day telling me that he was comparing it to steel. I said, well, there's one little difference besides the temperature, sir. He said, what's that? I said, when you go surfing, the mountains move. They do. They are not fixed in position. They're coming at you. Out over your right here, you can enjoy a lovely view as we look to the rugged side of the island. We're going to go right down into the east. We're heading for St. Joseph and beautiful Bathsheba. Now, as we head down the hills, we're going to see Morgan Lewis, which is the last. At the top is a roundhouse, and as the name implies, you can rotate the top of the mill, turning the sails at the front into and out of the oncoming trade winds each day. The long shaft at the back, the tail or the tail tree, is what was used to rotate the top of the mill, and the little hut at the base at the back housed the grinders where the sugar cane was fed into the mill, and the juice squeezed from the fibres pulp of the cane shafts was transported to the boiling house at the back, where we see over your right shoulder just the remnants of the chimney and a few walls. So this was the boiling house for all the molasses and sugar cane. So a good angle there for you guys if you wish. I'll go forward in a second. Gonna get a look at the front as well. There's a Take a look, there's 4 sails on the front of the mill. 2 of them were severely damaged by the storm that struck last summer. We've got to repair the mill again, but prior to the storm it was actually fully functional. Now you notice as you look at the sails that 50% of each sail is constructed of solid plank, the other half of it is in lattice work, and it's across the lattice work you unfurl a canvas sail to increase the width of the blade to capture more breeze. Bit of a moment. Guys, I think it's important. Right. All these will rent out the houses so that they can come to assist with the high upkeep cost.
One running. Yeah, come out. See you later.
Come on, Kevin. All right, brother. Yes, sir, that's right. Ghana was only ever English. We would see the similarities. Ahead of us was P&O windmill that's become a house today. Part of the house that is, and it's called Mill House. I always wish I had a windmill as part of my property. It's a nice tourist shelter that would think that their whistles are best of time with the great hurricane that struck the island. But if you look at the house in a moment, you'll see how it's actually picking up the angle of the descent of the hill. It's leading down the hill, ready for departure. Hello, my friend. Doing the rum top, moving in to fill up as people welcome the weekend on the cold day. Waterway expecting to work. Look at the little house ahead of us, directly ahead of us. Patches of galvanized holding it together. Pieces of plywood over the windows, whatever it has to make do for now. Deal with it. Not giving up in this world, I tell you. Look at the angle of the house as you come alongside, parallel to the house. Yes, my brother! Yes, champions! But if you look out over your right,
isn't it?
No idea.
You going to swim? Jumping in?
It was the day of my life, and I'm never going to give it back.
I've lost a day of my life from $340.
That has to go down as on your nightmares.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I was looking for some sharp objects.
Yeah, I enjoyed listening to that tree, that was good. I was like, it is my worst fucking nightmare.
It's your fault. I think you said on the group about this. You did.
Well, if anybody gets to the airport and they say, was it good, you say yes.
We got to check in about 20 minutes.
Is it 5 o'clock?
It's 20 to 4. 25.
What the bollocks?
Yeah.
To be fair, the time has gone quick.
Yeah, you were asleep for 4 hours.
Oh, well, I've just been pissing myself at Karen's face.
The boys have actually really enjoyed it.
Oh, okay, these Karen's going, I gotta be sunbathing. I gotta be sunbathing.
You've got to face another rum punch now.
Yeah. So, have we been on that? Have we got on the bus at half?
Yeah, we're at the airport now at Barbados. I thought I'd just do a quick film around. This is the executive lounge, allegedly. A lot of money actually, you pay to sit in there. You don't get very much. You get whatever drinks you want, soft drinks, Coke, water, Sprite. A selection of alcoholic drinks and wines and things. The food is really a bit naff. You've got salted nuts, crisp packet of biscuits, cheese or tuna sandwich, and that's a bit basic. Now, I guess it's slightly better than sitting downstairs, although, I'll show you downstairs in a minute, it's not too bad. You get a nice view of the planes from downstairs. Up here there's no view, all the windows are frosted out. I'll have a wander downstairs and I'll show you around down there. Quite busy in here. Our flight's delayed, it's supposed to be 20 past 6. At the moment we're told it's 20 past 7 for the flight. Yeah, so this is the executive lounge, paid bit extra for. You also got the Virgin Atlantic, and next door to this as well, it's the British Airways executive lounge. Depending on what flight you're on. You can pay for this, I think it's about 20 quid each, 25 quid each. Yeah, it's not cheap. I'll have a quick whiz downstairs. The Barbados airport is very small, with a few little shops and food places you can go to. I'll show you how to get to the lounge, or you can see how to get out of the lounge.
All passengers checked in on this flight.
Yeah, so you can see down there is the main passenger lounges. There's a few shops for the food you can have. There's no flight information up at the lounge that you have to pay for, but the ladies make announcements regularly when your gates open, when you have to board. Look at some airplanes.
Boarding call from Mohammed Sheikh. He intends to travel on Virgin Atlantic flight AF162 to London Heathrow. Please make your way to boarding gate number 12 during your security closing. This is the final boarding call from Mohammed Sheikh. He intends to travel on Virgin Atlantic flight AF162 to London Heathrow. Please make your way to boarding gate number 12 during your security closing.
Go and have a look at the flight information, just see if ours has changed. Apparently the flight coming over was delayed, they had to divert to Portugal. There was an issue with the fuel. Not so good. Christmas tree's still up, you forget it's not long since Christmas, it's just getting towards the end of January now. There's the information on the board. See what's happening with our flight. So the incoming one was due to land 20 past 6. That's the delayed arrival time. Yeah, so ours is TOM 27. Estimated time is 8:30. We're supposed to go at 6:20. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's the main waiting area in the airport. Through here it's to the shops. It's your normal duty-free shops, gift shops, chocolate shops, all very expensive, but they seem to be. So you can sit and eat. There's a rum bar. No rush with it, it's not going without us.
When I was going to the desk.
Yeah, I know, they said, oh look, there's another line.
Yeah.
It's not like they're getting on to it.
I'm not being funny, but we've got all the rest of them.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's 20 minutes yet. Oh, have you got the seat numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got my one?
1J and
Yeah.
1G.
Yeah. Hello, all right.
Once you get people on board, it will go down.
Our main one's back there.
Oh, what?
Luggage is back there. I don't think there's enough room in all these. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can use
Yeah, they got there.
Yeah, might as well get behind and try another stage.
Might dip egg in it. Sit down. Don't mind.
Get my bag down in a bit and I can put my socks on then, can't I?
Yeah, come on.
Alright? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you were told that this aircraft was late arriving into Barbados. On the outbound flight it had to divert into the Azores due to a very sick passenger. It obviously took a little time to organise, turn the aeroplane around and then on towards Barbados. We've done our best to turn the aeroplane around as quickly as possible. These things do take a certain amount of time and just has been a little bit slower than we might have expected. So So having said that, we are now sorted, paperwork is all straight, we are basically ready to go. A few moments time we'll be pushing back away from the stand, taxi now taking off today in an easterly direction. My colleague on the flight deck, Chris, is flying the aircraft tonight, and he'll be passing further details of the route in later on when we're established in the cruise. Rachel is in charge of the cabin. The cabin crew are here primarily for your safety. So I would ask you to put your newspapers and magazines and phones and tablets down during the safety briefing. It is for your benefit, and also your actions might affect the safety of other people around you as well. Also, I'm obliged to make this statement on behalf of the company. Important information prior to our departure. Your health and safety and that of your fellow passengers and crew is our top priority. The wearing of a face mask is a condition of carriage and is mandatory on this flight, unless you are medically exempt or a child of 11 years and under. Government advice and regulatory charters require all passengers to wear a mask regardless of your COVID or vaccination status. Failure to follow the instructions given to you by the captain and cabin crew on this flight may result in you being denied travel or being removed from the flight.
Yeah, that small electric handheld thing, doesn't it? I don't know if you can see or hear it, it's a little bit dark, but we're just having a meal on our flight home to Gatwick. We're a bit delayed actually, we were supposed to leave at 6:20. We're going to leave at about 9 o'clock. So it's a tarragon chicken with dauphinoise potatoes, a little bit of salad. Smells okay. Well, we're back at Gatwick after our 2-week Caribbean cruise on P&O Britannia. All very cheerful. Well, we're lucky to have gone, aren't we, really, at the end of the day? Yeah. It's always a bit sad coming home, but it was bumpy on the plane, wasn't it? I should have filmed that bit, but some planes go horribly wrong. Yeah, very bumpy. Yeah, just going to get our bags and then we've got to go and find the car. Down to drop Lee off in Southampton. That's the other way. And I've got about 6 months of editing to do, sort out all my memory cards.